Hey everyone, it's Mr. Cinema Junkie once again, and here is day 7 of the Movie a Day Challenge. And today, day 7, we have to come up with a movie that we don't think anyone else has seen. With this group, a movie they haven't seen. Wow. I can come up with some really obscure stuff, but I guarantee you that people have seen it. A lot of stuff from the 70s, like drive-in flicks and things like that. Um, I was actually even going to try throwing in Thomas Edison's version of Frankenstein. It's a 12-minute movie. It's pretty obscure, but I'm almost positive plenty of people have seen that one. If not, check it out. It's on YouTube. The only thing is, it's a silent movie, so people are putting in their own musical soundtracks, and some of the music really doesn't match up to it. You get like the Star Spangled Banner and stuff playing over it. Kind of sucks. But it's a pretty decent movie. Instead of, excuse me, yeah, there's a cat around here, and it's got cat hair everywhere. You can feel it floating around in the air. But, this Frankenstein version is, it leans more along the lines of like alchemy rather than body parts and biology. In the Frankenstein we all know and love from Universal Studios, he's grave robbing. He gets pieces of a body, he gets a brain, he gets all that stuff and pieces it together. In Thomas Edison's version, this guy finds the secret to life and mixes this little elixir and all these little chemicals and puts it in a big vat and closes this big oven or kiln, and you can see the body forming. Basically what they did was they built a model, and they had like with puppetry with strings and raising the arm up and down, and they burned it. They burned it down to nothing. Well, and then they play the movie backwards and you see it forming. Not the best special effects, but come on, this is back when Thomas Edison's time, what do you want? But like I said, I was going to put that one in there. But with this group, I'm almost sure enough people have seen it so it really wouldn't count. So I came up with something else. And this one I'm sure people have heard of. And there's probably like maybe 3 people that I'm almost positive have seen it. Let me know. But this movie is from 1937. It's Chinese. It's called Song at Midnight, and it is often referred to as the first Chinese horror movie. It is modeled loosely after Phantom of the Opera. Apparently, the director of this movie saw Lon Chaney in Phantom of the Opera, and later on developed his own version of it into the movie that's known as Song at Midnight. We have a Chinese opera. You have the lead singer who is trying to sing this part, but he's making some mistake at it, and some mysterious figure comes along and teaches him how to sing it properly, and he becomes a success. It's only then that he finds out that the truth behind that figure that taught him how to sing has to deal with the figure or phantoms dwelling between 2 worlds and unable to communicate or have the woman that he loves who is still alive. It has some very good imagery, and it does kind of model itself after some of the Universal Studios movies, rather than the way the Chinese movies were made back then. The only strike it really has against it is pacing, because as it's going at a fairly good clip and you're getting into it, they almost slam on the brakes and throw in a very lengthy operatic part, a lot of singing and performance and stuff. They could have cut that down by half, or just gave us a little sampling of it and kept the ball rolling a little smoother than that. But all in all, a very good movie. I'm not even going to pretend that I know the people who act in it. I can't pronounce the name. I can't even pronounce the original Chinese name of the movie. Um, but you can look it up on, I'd say Wikipedia. And also, I believe it was released. It was released uh, on video, but I have found it on on a very legal public domain download site. You can get it there, archive.org, I believe it is. Um, and if I'm not mistaken, the Shaw Brothers did a remake of that movie in 1960, I believe. Yeah, 1960. In the 1960s, anyway. The Shaw Brothers did a remake of that movie. So, this isn't as long as I wanted it to be. I wanted to talk more about it, but some of the details escape me because it's been quite a while since I've seen it. I just thought about it today. I just, hey, wait a minute, what about this movie? And it's horror, but not horror in the strictest sense. Okay, I doubt anyone is going to be terrified or scared by this movie, but it is a really good movie. So name of the movie, as I said, is Song at Midnight. Came out in 1937. Definitely give it a watch if you have a chance. Check out some clips on YouTube. There should be some clips floating around somewhere. And yeah, that's it. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, comment, rate, subscribe, and bring on day 8. Later.